me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. That's one of my latest films. As you guys can see, it's done an amazing job. 9 Wives, man. Feel free to check it out. But I want to play this clip by Malcolm X, and then I'll get into LeBron's statement, and because I want to have this in full context. Here we go.
I just told you a little while ago, these leaders that they call leaders, this included Lena Horne, this included Dick Gregory, and this included comedians, comics, trumpet players, baseball players. Show me in the white community where a comedian is a white leader. Show me in the white community where a singer is a white leader, or a dancer or a trumpet player is a white leader. These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the white community and over the black community by the white community, and have been made celebrities and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear.
And that's what Malcolm X would say about LeBron James. Now let's play what LeBron James said.
Brittany Griner, she is in Russia. She's been there
over 110 days. Now, how can she feel like America has her back? I would be feeling like, do I even want to go back to America?
No, not saying you got to be twice as good to get half as much.
All right. Now let's make this make sense. I'm going to put it in full context and then go into LeBron James. When Malcolm X went to Mecca for the second time, he made connections. Malcolm X flew over to Mecca and couldn't get in. He had to stay like in a kind of like a bunker apartment building because they wouldn't let him in. So you know what he did? He called someone that was attached to the king or the prince. I'm drawing a blank on their name. And ultimately, they let him in the country, and he was treated like royalty because he actually knew the royal family because of the person he met in the States. Malcolm X didn't take a gun. He didn't take a knife. He didn't take reefer, as they called it in the 60s. He picked up a phone. And you say, why is that similar? Brittany Griner brought marijuana to her enemies' country. Not only is Russia an enemy of America, it's an enemy of her lifestyle. And LeBron James says, how can she feel comfortable? Well, let's make things perfectly clear. LeBron James, you've made $1 billion in America. Brittany Griner, you've made millions of dollars because of your talented you've harvested in America. America is a great place. Is America flawed? Is it systemic oppression? Yes. And we have a chance. And we got to understand, we got to start looking at our leaders, man, which starts with your mom and your dad. We're looking for LeBron James to lead us. LeBron James in the offseason, he hasn't posted, he's never posted a video of him writing a speech. He's only posted pictures of him working out and spending time with his beautiful family. He doesn't post stories about him going to go meet with other leaders and other nations and cities and going to the mayor of Los Angeles. He doesn't post that. He said he spends $1 million on his off season to keep his body right, as he should, because he is a basketball player and that's how he earns a living. Everything is predicated upon him being a great basketball player. And now he has afforded himself an opportunity to align himself with the people that will keep us impoverished. For example, Nike, $300 for a pair of Jordans, $40 for a t-shirt. And they use our celebrities to promote this shit, and we buy it. LeBron James shoes, $300. He's from Akron, Ohio, right? This is what Malcolm X talks about. Malcolm X would tell LeBron James, be quiet, follow my lead. I need you, but you're a puppet. And this is no disrespect. But when you're selling these black kids $300 shoes and you have a school in Akron, which is a public school, then it's, you're serving the devil through the back door. That's all it is, man. LeBron James got to be independent. When LeBron James become independent, then he'll really be a leader on some level, on some magnitude. Because when you're a leader, you have to build infrastructure. I'm not talking about LeBron James being a great father, because he is. I'm not talking about LeBron James being a great asset to his core friends, because he is. I'm talking about issues that will directly impact our living room. Like, for example, we're being hunted down every day. Why would you put fear in black kids' faces? We're not being hunted down every day. And if we are being hunted down every day, it's by Bloods and Crips and Pimps and Hustlers. It's not by police officers. The numbers prove it. We are an emotionally driven people. And it's time for us to get off that and start moving pragmatically and give these same people that we give these white police, the same energy we give these white police officers that are doing a disservice and hurting our community. We won't do that. We'd rather be a puppet for Nike and celebrate it. Tell me what t-shirt costs $50. What was it, like 3 cents to make it? There's a 13-year-old child in China that's making LeBron James shirt. And he comes over here and sell it to us, sell it to the same kid, different ethnicity, for $50. I'm just laying the groundwork. I have no ill will towards LeBron. Like I said, I think he's an amazing family man. And you got to say this shit because, you got these, the NAACP Twitter finger niggas out there. But we have to get down to the basics. LeBron James, Malcolm X wouldn't approve of LeBron James speaking out like this. He wouldn't. Malcolm X, when he traveled, he met with the state heads, country to country. Middle East, Africa. It's well documented. I encourage y'all to read his autobiography. LeBron James is meeting with Carmelo Anthony and Chris Paul, and they taking family trips to Bora Bora, Dubai. And he's taking his trainer with him, getting up, working out for 3 hours a day. And he's fantastic at that. He's going to his son's basketball games. LeBron James hasn't taken a trip to South Africa and met with the president. LeBron James has never made a statement about apartheid. Let's call it what it is. LeBron James is a great athlete that has a huge platform that impacts a lot of people. You can't have a lifetime contract with Nike and have an independent voice. You can't. And if you want me to correlate that to your life, you got up this morning and went to work, knowing you should bet on yourself. So Malcolm X would tell LeBron James to shut up and dribble. You know why? Because he called out the biggest stars of his era. He was talking about Jackie Robinson. He was talking about Dick Gregory. Lena Horne was equivalent to Beyonce and Halle Berry, all rolled up into one person. Dick Gregory is equivalent to Kevin Hart in stature. And then all of a sudden, Dick Gregory woke up. He ran across the country, did a hunger strike, stood beside Martin Luther King, spent days in jail because he realized Malcolm X was right. Go do your homework. Barbershop Conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe. But this is no slight at LeBron. This is us knowing who we really are in real life. LeBron James is an athlete with a huge platform. LeBron James doesn't spend his offseason meeting with mayors in presence of the United States and lieutenants in the military, or going across seas, meeting with figureheads in 54 countries in Africa. He doesn't do that. Malcolm X probably was the last to do that. Farrakhan went over there to get some money. And that's a big difference. Barbershop Conversations. Feel free, hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace, guys. Oh, let me play Malcolm one more time to give it some.
I just told you a little while ago, these leaders that they call leaders, this included Lena Horne, this included Dick Gregory, and this included comedians, comics, trumpet players, baseball players. Show me in the white community where a comedian is a white leader. Show me in the white community where a singer is a white leader, or a dancer or a trumpet player is a white leader. These aren't leaders. These are puppets and clowns that have been set up over the white community and over the black community by the white community, and have been made celebrities and usually say exactly what they know that the white man wants to hear.
And there you have it.
He took at least 9 that we know about. And I'm not speculating because he told this to me himself.
God has a funny way of showing you lessons.
He took